now you're going to be looking at how much can I really get off this watch. The one thing that I always see people go wrong at is they have so much emotional value towards the watch that they overvalue the watch, right? And it doesn't meet, their expectation doesn't meet what the market is wanting. Just plain and simple. You bought this watch on your birthday when you was out of town or something like this for $500 back in 2005, and now it's 2025. You try to sell a watch. No, it doesn't even take it anymore. But it's been in good condition, so it's probably just a battery. Let's just say it's just a battery. But just understanding that they have to break the seal, like pop the cherry in a sense. that they have to break the seal of the watch. I mean, I wouldn't say break the seal, but they have to open the seal, which is open and reopen the seal. If it's a diver watch, that means that watch been pressurized. So they have to open up the watch. You feel me? Replace the battery. Hopefully, don't do no damage to it, and put it back on and try to resell it. But when they buy it from you, and you bought it at $500 because you were out of town, not realizing that they probably took a little bit of advantage of you, probably at that time, depending on the watch or the circumstance, but probably not. So say the watch did appreciate in value. It was a limited edition, we're just going to go like a limited edition G-Shock, right? It was a limited edition G-Shock. Well, no, we ain't going to say G-Shock. We going to say like a limited edition. It was a Coach watch. But yeah, we're going to just say Coach watch. We're going to use Coach as an example. You bought this Coach watch for $500 back in 2005. Now it's 2025 and trying to sell this watch. Now, this particular style of watch isn't really in style. It's a certain type of style of watch that was designed for that era, that moment, and now it's considered a vintage watch. So now what I would do is I will go on to eBay, right? Because even if you go into Google search and you put in that serial number of that watch and you try to get a value of what the watch is going for, when you go onto eBay and you try to sell it, you can do your research on it. It will let you know when was the last time this type of watch or a watch that was in the similar or relevancy of this watch was sold, and also what is the average selling price. And you can go look down the line of every watch sold in this particular category or style or make or model. So when you get to looking at that, now that gives you a realistic scope of how much this watch costs, because even though you might have paid a certain amount for it, certain watches appreciate, certain watches don't. Like, they just like cars. Let's just keep it plain and simple. Every Mercedes Benz is a collectible. Every Mercedes, listen to me, every Mercedes Benz is a collectible. Yes, they retain value, so yes, it's going to retain some value. But it might not be a collectible, so doesn't mean it appreciates. Okay?